Hello everyone, this is Brad. Hey, thanks for taking some time out of your day to check out my video. Today I'm currently going through my stack of Nintendos, preparing all my equipment as I'm getting ready to put on the 2017 Tecmo Bowl and RBI baseball Nintendo tournaments here in Omaha, Nebraska. This tournament's going to be held at Addys Sports Bar and Grill. Addys located in the Millard area here of Omaha. That's off the 4-lane Millard Avenue and S Street there, right on the corner. The date for this event is going to be Saturday, March 4th. We're looking at tentative time still, but we're looking at Tecmo Bowl at noon, RBI baseball at 6 p.m. If you need any more details as we get closer to this event, you can look in the description section of this YouTube video. You can also follow us on Facebook at Omaha Tecmo Bowl Tournament. Also have a website with a lot of the minutia and the finer details. That website is tecmobowlnes.com. So I'm going to pan back here a little bit. Bear with me, I don't do public speaking for a living, so if I stumble a little bit, that's why. As you see before you here, 8 Nintendos. I've used these recently at the Beercade. In 2016, we had a Tecmo Bowl tournament there, which featured these 8 Nintendos. And as you can see, here's our stack of cartridges for RBI and Tecmo Bowl. So I'd like to have as many on hand as possible. I'd like to get a couple more of mine up and running and working. I'd like to have 10. The more Nintendos we have, the faster the event runs, especially if turnout exceeds 20 people. Then you really need the equipment to fly through the event. Speaking of the event, if you're wondering what it costs to get into this, it's a pretty low price. $15 entry fee for either game, or if you want to get into both, I'll give you the discounted price of $25 to get into both tournaments. That's also significant because the top 4 players in each event are going to place in the cash. First place in each event is going to take home roughly 45%, and then from there it'll gradually step down to second, third, and fourth place. So that kind of breaks down the payouts and everything that's at stake. Let's take a look at some additional equipment I have. I have in these bags here. These are the knockoff top loaders. They're pretty cheap, inexpensive units. I like to keep these on hand as backup. So if I have any equipment malfunction with any of my main systems, we can just throw these in quick, keep things running as if nothing ever happened. However, they're going to serve a purpose during the event. I'm going to have some smaller TVs. We're going to throw in some other games in these additional systems. So if you're a spectator at this event, you can play some pro wrestling, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, ice hockey, double dribble, games of that nature. We're going to have some other sports games available. So if you show up sometime during the day and you can't compete, you should be able to get in some games, just some random different games. One other thing I found recently is my Nintendo Zapper. This, I don't know if it works, so that's my mission before the tournament starts, is to make sure that's up and running. I got Duck Hunt here. I'd like to find a few more shooter games. So we're definitely going to do what we can to get these additional things out for the public. If it doesn't work out and turnout's too high, definitely as the event scales down, when we get to the round of 8, the round of 4, then we'll start introducing these into our Nintendos that we're not using in the tournament. So be a lot of retro gaming on this day. Well, let's take a look at some of the prizes that we're giving away, and let's talk about that next. One of the things that's great with Tecmo Bowl and RBI is it takes me back to my childhood, and I absolutely love the players from that era. So some of the prizes that we give away at the event, this here's a Joe Montana starting lineup action figure, still in the original packaging. Roger Clemens. Thinking about Tecmo Bowl there. Jose Canseco. I have a few more of these. If you're registered in the tournaments, you enter to play, your name's going to go in a drawing. So we're going to give some of this stuff away. We have a 16 by 20 frame here, this LT print. This is going to be one of the items that we'll be giving away as well. A couple other odds and ends. Nintendo fridge magnets. These are pretty cool. They have the original Nintendo artwork. As you can see, Metroid, Contra, Castlevania. I have about 5 more coming here in the mail. I'm going to have Tecmo Bowl, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I believe Excite Bike, maybe Super Mario. I can't quite remember everything I've ordered, so that will be coming as well. I know we have some Bronco fans here in Omaha. and this commemorates John Elway in the drive against the Cleveland Browns, that famed AFC Conference Championship game. That will be giving away as well. A nice little commemorative piece. So hopefully that goes to a Broncos fan. We also have some of these, the Pro Set from '89. So those are some of the physical prizes we're giving away. We're in discussions with Addys Bar and Grill. I'm not sure of the amounts or the totals or how many we're going to have, but we are going to have some gift certificates to give away that you can use for your food and drink there in the bar. So we're going to get that all hashed out, and once those details are finalized, I'll be posting that. I also have some good relationships with a couple video game stores here in town. So we're going to have a couple gift certificates, gift cards at least, for the video game stores so our local people can win those as well. And last but not least, my favorite promotion of all, I have a lot of fun with this, cash for kick return touchdowns. And Tecmo Bowl kick return touchdowns are kind of a big deal. The first 3 guys to have a kick return touchdown, I'm going to give you a $5 bill to help with your next drink. Same with RBI baseball. Cash for the grand slams. You hit first 3 guys to hit a grand slam, we're going to get a $5 bill as well. So, trying to put together some nice perks. It's going to be a great day of retro gaming as is, but we still like to give back to the people that take their time out of their day and spend their money to come out and play. So, well, that covers a lot of the prize package. Let's talk about how the tournament's set up and some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. After everybody gets registered, we're going to break everybody down into groups. There are typically groups of 4 or 6. Sometimes we have to be flexible and have a group of 5. So when I show up for the event, I already have these schedules already pre-made. So all I have to do is fill them in quickly. So within a matter of 30 or 40 seconds, I will have a schedule for you and the other 3 or 4 or 5 people in your group. So that's how we start. We start with group play. Your records from group play are then compiled, and it leads to the seeding in the single elimination tournament. So that's how that all kicks off. This here, I don't know how well you can see it, but it breaks down all the scenarios. If we had 19 people, it already tells me how we're going to separate the field and everything. So I bring a lot of paperwork type tools to help the tournament run smoothly. And then once all the paperwork's done, we play the games. I'm going to have a scorekeeper. He's going to keep track of your wins and losses, your point differential, etc., etc. So once we're done with group play, we'll do a little quick prize giveaway, and then we go right into the elimination tournament. So my goal is for everything to run really fast and just keep up to speed at all times. So I don't want to take people's time. I'd like this thing to be done between 3 and 4 hours, and then go on to the next game. So, well, I want to thank you for checking out the video, and just a reminder, the event's going to be Saturday, March 4th, Tecmo Bowl at noon, and RBI baseball at 6 p.m. And again, that's at Addys Sports Bar and Grill there in Millard, on the corner of Millard Avenue and S Street. And again, check the description here in the YouTube video. You can also, again, hit us on Facebook. That's Omaha Tecmo Bowl Tournament, or TecmoBowlNES.com. So, thanks for taking some time out of your day to watch this video. I'm hoping to see a lot of people show up. We put a lot of preparation into getting ready to make this a great event. Even if you can't come out and play, come out, check out the event. There will be some additional games. We're going to try to have that all set up that you can play. So even if you just want to spectate, come on out to Addys. We're more than happy to have you. The more the merrier. So thanks again for checking it out, and we'll see you on March 4th at noon.